Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this wonderful Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving. Here in Connecticut, life's good, man. Life is good. I'm just in a good place. In case you haven't noticed, a little decaf tea, something warm on these cold winter days. That's another thing. When you're just gulping the juice, man, the juice is usually cold. It's been in the fridge. The metabolism, it doesn't crank it, so it can get cold. So I like something a little decaf. Don't go with stems. Anyway, yeah, you saw the thumbnail. What's he talking about? 1,094 Thanksgiving plan? What is he talking about? Guys, there's a way, very easy, simple way to navigate this holiday season. And I'm talking the holiday season, you know, not just Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving into New Year's. That's the holiday season. Hang on. Running a little low on power here. See, my laptop does not have true power. It needs the fake stuff. There we go. There we go. Anyway, so simple. What the heck is 1,094? Very, very simple. 1,094, something, okay. 1,094 is 3 meals a day for 365 days. In 1 year, you are eating 1,094 meals, okay? So what I'm here to tell you is if you take Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, okay, if you're so inclined. You throw in another 10 birthdays, 4th of July. We're talking about 15, 20 days out of the year that you're going to go off the diet. I'll talk about to what extent you go off the diet in a second, okay? Now, 20 days out of 1,095, guys, that's nothing. That is nothing. That's a blip in the screen. If you are locked in on fruits, vegetables, and starches for 1,095 days, and in 1,020 days, you go off for one meal, 20 meals you go off, guys, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. So my point is, do what you got to do on Thanksgiving and don't beat yourself up. Have your fun. Eat what you want. Now, I don't condone meat, dairy, fish for so many reasons, and I won't get into that, but that's just me. If you feel like you want to eat meat, go ahead and eat it. Go ahead and eat it. Cheese, fish, go ahead and eat it. I'm going to tell you how we get around all that in a second, okay? But, and that's not my number one goal. Your number one goal is to stay with the fruits and vegetables for Thanksgiving. Okay, who's going to do that? I'm not. All right, I'm the first one to tell you I'm not. If I wanted to do it, I'd be sitting there and watching my wife and daughter have a Thanksgiving feast. They're not putting up with that. They're not putting up with that, man. So anyway, what do? We stay vegan, but it's not ideal vegan. Okay, now I have a 3-tier diet. Okay, the first tier, you get it, fruits, vegetables, starches, corn, rice, peas, potatoes. Tier 1. Tier 2 is all processed versions of that. Okay, rice pasta. Okay, so exactly what's in it is rice, but it's processed. Bread, the grains, but it's processed. See what I'm saying? That's tier 2, and tier 3 is garbage. Okay? So our Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter meal is almost 100% in the second tier. Okay? For the sake of argument, my daughter and I love stuffed shells. Love them. And we've been eating them since she was born, 24 years ago. We make them ourselves. They're simple to make. You get those, I believe the company Tinkyata, is that it? They have rice, pastas, shells, and lasagnas. You get the shells. The shells are hard to get. We have to order them on Amazon, to tell you the truth. And you got to get 4 of them, 4 boxes. But anyway, you just boil up the shells. It takes like 10 minutes, okay? Then for the stuffing, you put tofu, which once again is processed, so it's in tier 2. And we get those Daiya cheese products. Once again, processed, not great. You mush up the tofu, extra firm tofu, in the Daiya with the cheese and stuff the shell. Put it in a baking pan for 30 minutes. It's delicious. Delicious. You don't need salt, I mean nothing. Garlic bread. We all love garlic bread. Get a fresh loaf of bread, cut it up into thin strips. On each strip, you're going to take Earth Balance butter spread. Spread it, put some garlic powder on it, then take the next one and reconstruct the bread that way by each slice. Takes a few minutes. And then just put it, cover it up with foil, put it in the oven for 15 minutes with this. My wife loves veggie lasagna. I mean, I can go on and on. This is not the cooking show. But guys, every single one we have, except for maybe the vegetables in the lasagna, they're all tier 2. But that's what we do. And it's great. So it doesn't have to be Sodom and Gomorrah. But if you're in a situation where you got to eat turkey, look, John McDougall eats turkey every Thanksgiving. He's more than happy to tell you. So if that makes you feel better, go ahead and have it. Now, the thing at this point, my daughter has never eaten meat, dairy, fish. It's been so long since my wife and I ate meat, dairy, fish. If we ever did have turkey and stuffing or stuff like that, and sweet potato pie, like we'd be sick. You wouldn't, pack us up in an ambulance and bring us to the hospital. No, but we would have a sick stomach. We wouldn't sleep well. We'd feel literally hungover the next day. So we don't go there. And for ethical reasons too. But, okay, now here is the whole thing. Guys, when you are done, get rid of the food. Don't be eating this stuff, the leftovers, for the next week. Send home Aunt Foofy with her favorite cake. Aunt Foofy, we made it just for you. Here, take the cake with you. Uncle Fester, I know you love the lasagna. We made it for you. Here, take the extra. Guys, get rid of it. Get rid of it. And I'll tell you why in a minute. And if it comes down to it, this almost sounds blasphemous, guys. If you have leftovers and you can't pawn them off on somebody, throw it away. I'll tell you why. If all these meals turn into leftover time for the next week, all of a sudden you're into December. All of a sudden that's Christmas season and the office parties and all these things start building up. And before you know it, you're 6 weeks later, you're way off the rails. That, guys, can't happen. That guy can't happen. Guys, have your fun tomorrow. Friday, get back to it. It's as simple as that. And you're on it until we do it again in Christmas. Christmas Eve, whenever you have your celebration. If you want to do 2 days at Christmas and Christmas, go ahead. Guys, that's to do 1,095 meals.